And this is one of the most common relationship problem makers, is projecting onto our partner from our history. I remember in our first year of marriage, I would be doing something to love you and you would get angry at me. And I would be so confused why that was happening. You would share things about your childhood that would make sense. Oh, of course you thought I was actually doing this. Like I was being condescending when I asked that, but I was actually being curious. Of course you felt trapped by that because that's what happened when you were a kid, but that's not what I was meaning. And so what happened was I began to feel so hurt by how you were projecting onto me. I felt like no matter what I do, you're not going to see me. You see me through the lens of a lot of filters that feel so opposite of who I'm trying to be. What I did is I decided everything is projection then. All of your reactions are from your childhood. And so I stopped thinking, how could what I did be a part of this? How am I affecting him in a negative way? And I didn't mean to do that. It wasn't a conscious choice, but it was just this belief of like, this is so crazy. You're clearly reacting to me when I'm not doing those behaviors. So none of what you say is really valid.
What's funny about that is the same thing was happening for me, where I was like, this is her issues. She's not looking at her issues. She's just wanting to make me the problem inside of this thing. So then I shut down looking honestly at like, what role could I be playing inside of this thing? This is all self-protection, right? This is like, this feels so unsafe. Now I'm just going to decide like, you're the villain.
And we both were doing that to each other. And so then neither of us were honestly looking at how we were impacting the other. And both of us were blaming the other person for being crazy.
And that's where we were finding our safety, was in labeling each other as crazy.
Yeah, because we have to find safety somehow. And if I can say the reason this feels bad is because you're unsafe, then somewhere in my mind, I can separate from you enough to feel like I can be safe.